Hello everyone, welcome to Dehya Prakashan Academy. Today we are going to cover the topic which is for standard 7, that is 1.5, number line. Okay, so what is mean by number line? A line on which all the numbers including the negative and the positive number are laid. Okay. So number line is a pictorial representation of the numbers on a straight line. What is meant by pictorial? Means a picture type, okay? Picture type representation. Now, how is the number line? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to whatever the number. Okay, 1, -2, -3, -4. Now, this is known as the number line. This line which is showing the numbers, that is negative number, which are on the left side of the number line, and on the right side there are the positive number. So this is the number line, and this is a representation of number line which is in the pictorial format. Okay, then now, as it is saying, number line is a pictorial representation of numbers on a straight line. Okay. So, like this. The next, it shows position of whole numbers, natural numbers, integer numbers, and rational numbers. Now, here, suppose now I will draw one number line. Now this is the number line. Okay, this is the number line. So starting in the middle, it is always 0 in the middle. Then next, on the right side, all the positive numbers. Okay, and on the left side, all the negative numbers. Okay, so this is the number line. So now this is the number line. Now what it shows? It shows the position of whole numbers. What is whole numbers? That is from 0 to any numbers. So whole numbers basically starts from 0 to 100. Okay, it is known as whole numbers. What is meant by natural numbers? That it starts with 1. Now in this number line, from 0 to 10. From 0 to 10, it is 0, -1, 1, 2, 2. Okay. Now in this number line, if you will start from 0 to 10, these are the whole numbers. Okay, whole numbers. And if you start with the 1, then these are the natural numbers. Okay, these are the natural numbers. I think it's not visible. Okay, these are the natural numbers. Then next, integer. What is meant by integer? Means the positive and the negative number both. Now here, where there is a minus sign for all this number, this all are the negative numbers. Okay, and these are the positive numbers. So this is showing the negative numbers as well as the positive number. Okay, the next, rational number. Now what is mean by rational number? That it has one numerator and one denominator. Now where is the numerator and denominator? So basically, if you will take the 2 point, that is, suppose I am taking these two, 0 and 1. I am taking 0 and 1. Now this is on number line. It 0 and or suppose you can take 1 and 2. Okay, so 1 and 2. Now in the between of this 1 and 2 there are the numbers like this: 1 by 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 7, 1 by 8, 1 by 9 and 1 by 9 and up to 1 by 10, and then the number 2 is there. Okay, so like this number are in the middle of every two numbers. For 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, for every numbers. Okay, there are the numbers like this in the middle. Suppose if you will take 2 to 3, if you will take 2 to 3, then it will be like, here is 2, then 2 by 1, 2 by 2, 2 by 3, 2 by 4, 2 by 5, 2 by 6, 2 by 7, 2 by 8, 2 by 9 and 2 by 10. So, and then here comes 3. So like this. So like this. Now these are the numbers, rational numbers between 2 and 3. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Okay. For the same for the negative numbers. Same for the negative numbers. Now how will you take for the negative numbers? How will you take for the negative numbers? Suppose I am taking minus 1 and 2. I am taking minus 1 and 2. So this is the point that will be minus 2, and this will be the point, here it is minus 1. So you have to take the number as it is. Okay, if minus 2 is on left side, it means you have to write it on the left side only. If minus 1 is on the right side, you have to write minus 1 on the right side only. Okay, then you will start from here. Okay, it will be like minus 1 by 1, minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 3, minus 1 by 4, minus 1 by 5, minus 1 by 6, minus 1 by 7, minus 1 by 8, minus 1 by 9 and minus 1 by 10. Okay, so like this. Now if you see here, the numbers which are written on the left side, on the right side, these both numbers on the left and also on the right, if you will see, the direction is flowing like this, means on the right side, means here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it is going on right side. And if you will look on the left side, which are the negative numbers, now the direction of negative numbers is going to the left side only. Okay, so minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that direction. But on the right side, 0, 1, 2, 3, it is going in the right side direction. Okay, now you can write numbers up to any you want. Okay, up to any numbers you want. Okay, then next, so this is the example up to 10 numbers only. Now you can take up to 100 or 5 or 15, any numbers. Okay, you can write same like this. Then left to right number increases. Left to right number increases. Okay, if you look here, left to right. What does mean by left to right? Left, this is the left side and this is the right side. This is the left side and this is the right side. From left to right number increases. Now if you will take 10 and 9, now in the terms of negative, the smaller number is bigger. Now here 10 is bigger. Okay, this is minus 10, and minus 9. Minus 10 and minus 9. But what I just told you that in terms of minus, always the smaller number is bigger. Always the smaller number is bigger. Means now it is minus 10 and minus 9. Now these both terms are negative, right? These both terms are negative. What does it mean? Which one is bigger? That is 9. Why? Because in terms of minus, the small number is always bigger. Okay. Then, and in terms of the positive numbers, now suppose both the number are positive, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now both the number are positive, so there is no sign. Then which number is bigger? That is, the bigger one is always bigger. The bigger one is always the bigger number. Okay. Then same. Now what it is saying, that left to right. Left to right, the number is increasing. So now look at here, minus 10 and minus 9. Which number is bigger? Now this is a term of minus. So minus 9 is a bigger term. Then minus 9 and then minus 8. Minus 9 and then minus 8. Minus 9 and minus 8. Now which is a smaller term here? That is minus 8. So minus 8 is the bigger. Okay. So like this. 9 was bigger, then 8 was bigger, then 7 will be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, and here is 0. Now 0 is not negative number, okay, and not positive number. 0 is just a 0, okay. You cannot consider 0 in the negative or the positive, but it is in the middle. It is in the middle, okay. It is always in the middle of this number line, and it is not considered as minus and as the plus number. Okay. The next, so it is in the middle. So which one will be bigger? That is 0. Why? Because minus 1 is lesser than the 0. Minus 1 is lesser than the 0. Why? Because it is on the which side? Left side. But we have to left to right. So left to right. Which is the bigger? That is 0. Then same 0 and 1. Which is bigger now? Now these are the plus terms. So here will be, the bigger one will be bigger only. Okay. So which is bigger here? That is 1. That is 1. Then from 1 and 2, 2 is bigger. 2 and 3, 3 is bigger. 3 and 4, 4 is bigger. 5 and 6, 5 will be bigger. Okay. Then next, in the same way, up to whatever number you will take. Okay. So numbers on the left are smaller than the ones on the right. Means what? Now here only we have seen that number on the left to right, the number increases. What does it mean? That the number on the left is a smaller than the right one. Okay, than the right one. So same. The next, now these are some properties of number line. These are some properties of number line. Now first property, that is 0 is a central point. 0 is a central point. So now just now only I told you that 0 is always in the between of the positive and the negative numbers. So what does it mean? That 0 is on the center. 0 is always on the center. Okay. Central point. So what does it mean? 0 is always on the center. Okay. 0 will be always on the center. And on the right side, here will be all positive number. Here will be all positive number. And on the left side, here will be all negative number. Okay. Then next. So this property. Okay. Then next. Integers left of 0 are negative and right are positive. Now just now we have seen all the integers on the left side are the, how will you decide that which number are on the left and right? Now you have to take 0. Why? 0 is center point, and the left of the 0 will be all the negative number and the right of the 0 will be all the positive number. Okay. In the same way, what they are told, that the integers on the left of 0 are negative. Let's check. Now this is the left of the 0 and all the numbers are negative. Then for the same, and right are positive. and right are positive. Integers on the right are all positive. Okay. The next, use to compare, add, subtract and locate number. Now here you can compare number as like -1, 1, -2, 2, 3, 3. You can decide here which number is bigger, which number is smaller. So you are comparing the number. And this is the order. Now this is following the order, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Same way on this side, -1, 2, 3, 4. This is also following the order. Okay. And add, subtract, locate number. You can locate the number on the number line. You can add the numbers. You can subtract the number. Okay. And helpful in solving equation visually. Okay. So this was all about the basic of the number line which you will need by solving the MCQs. Okay. Now let's take one small example so you will understand it clearly. Like example, now what is total line segment from 1 to 50? Sorry, 1 to 5. Now what we want? The total line segment. Now this line is known as line segment. What is meant by segment? Now here, now this one will be one segment. Suppose if you will take -1 and 2. Now these 2 point will be one segment like this. It is -1 and -2. So this 2 point will make one segment. Okay. So this is one segment. Then this will be another segment. Then this will be another. This will be another. In the same way. Now what we want, that what is the total line segment from 1 to 5? 1 to 5. So let's draw one number line. So let's draw one number line here. Like this. So the middle point will always 0. The middle point will always 0. The next, always 0. The next, positive numbers on the right side. 4 and 5. Negative number are on the left side. Okay. Now what we want, that what is total line segment from 1, here is the 1, from 1 to 5. Now how many? 1 to 5. Here is the 1 and 5. Now these are the not negative number. Why? Because they don't have the minus sign in front of them. Okay, they don't have the minus sign in front of them. So they are positive numbers. So taking from the positive line. Taking from the positive line. Now you have to count the line segment from 1 to 5. From 1 to 5. Now how will you count? Now this one. This up to this will be a one segment. 1. From 2 to 3 it is second. From 3 to 4 it is third. And 4 to 5 it is fourth. So there are total 4 line segment. How many line segment? 4 line segment. Okay. So count the number of interval, not number. Now you have to count the interval. What is meant by interval? This line segment. Now 1 and 2. So the space between here is the what? Interval. And these are the numbers of the starting and ending point of that line. Okay. So we have to count the interval. And we just now counted the interval only. Okay. Then now we can count like this also. This is method 1. And for another method, there is like a formula that says that total segment is equal to last number minus first number. Last number minus first number. So this is one formula for counting the total segment. For counting the total segment. For counting the total segment. If there are small numbers given to you like 1 to 5, 1 to 10, then you can count like this. But if there are bigger numbers like 1 to 100, so what you will do, you will just apply this formula. You will just apply this formula. Now what it says, that total segment, last number minus first number. Now here, which is the last number? That is the 5. So taking 5, and then minus what is first number? That is 1. That is 1. So 5 minus 1, which will give you the 4. Now this is the exact same answer that we counted just now. That was the 4, and the same answer it is 4, and the same answer it is 4. Okay. Okay. So example 1 to 5 segments are so same. They just applied the same formula as we had done here, and the answer is 4. Okay. So let's now here are some application in real life. Now where does this line segment is used? So here are some application. Helps compare profit, loss, temperature and elevations. Now how does it help? So look at the number line. If in market, if your point comes on the negative side, that means what? You are on the loss. If your point come on the positive side, what does it mean? That you are in the profit. And in the thermometer also, if the temperature increases, then it will be a cold, and if the temperature increases from the right, what does it mean? It is a hot temperature. Like this only. Then using game score, bank statement and elevators in the same negative integer, debits or below zero condition. Debts or below zero condition. So these are the applications in the real time, means where we use this number line in our day-to-day life. Okay. Then next. Now these are, so let's start with solving some MCQs. Okay. So what is the first MCQ? That is, what is the total line segment between 2 and 0? What is the total line segment between 2 and 0? So let's start with our number line. So let's start with our number line. So this is the first question, that is, what is total line segment between 2 and 10? 2 and 10. So this will be our number line. Then midpoint will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay. And on the left side, there will be all negative numbers. That is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9 and -10. Okay. Now we have to count the total line segment between 2 and 10. Between 2 and 10. Between 2 and 10. So where is 2? Here. Right? Where is 2? 2 is here. 2 is here. Okay. And then where is 10? The 10 is here. The 10 is here. Okay. The 2 and 10. But if you will notice that they had given the positive 2 and positive 10. Positive 2 and positive 10. But here we selected what? Negative 2. So it will be the wrong. Okay. So you have to select the positive 2 only. You have to select the positive 2. Where is positive 2? Here. And where is 10? It is here. Okay. Now we have to count the line segment between 2 and 10. Now what is a simple formula for counting line segment? That is last number minus first number. So where is the last number? Here, 10. Minus, which is the first number? That is 2. 10 minus 2, it will give you 8. It will give you 8. Okay. So this will be your answer. That is, there are 8 segments. So let's just check it where there are 8 segments only or not. So, from 2 to 3 it is 1, okay, then 3 to 4, 2, 4 to 5 it will be 3, 5 to 6 it will be 4, 4 to 7 it will be 5, 5 to 8, 6, 6 to 9, 8 to 9 it will be 7, and 9 to 8 it will be 9 to 10 it will be what? 8. So after counting and by applying formula we get the same answer. So what will be the answer here? That is 8. Now where is 8? On the B. So option B will be your correct answer. Option B will be your correct answer. Okay. Then next, now which integer lies exactly between -3 and 1? -3 and 1 means what? Now here is a -3 and what we want? That is here is a -3 and what we want? That is 1. -3 and 1 is here. Now we have to find out that which integer lies in between. Now -3, 1 cancel, -2, 0 will cancel, and then we will get it as -1. The remaining number will be -1. Okay. So like this only you can count the middle number which is remaining, that is the -1. So -1 will be the exact number in the middle of -3 and 1. So which is the exactly between -3 and 1? That will be a -1. So here it is C, that says -1. Okay. Then next, on the number line moving 5 units from third lands on. What does it mean? That on the number line, now this is the number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, and 10. And then on the left side it will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9 and here it will be -10. Okay. So this number line grows cross. Okay, let it be. Now here what we want, on the number line moving 5 units left from 3. Left from 3 means we have to start with 3 and we have to count 5 units on the left side. 5 units on the left side where there are negative numbers. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, on the left side we have to count. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we had counted, and where does it lands? On the -2. On the -2. Okay, on the -2. So where is the -2 here? That is on the option number B. That is -2. Okay. Then next, what is the difference between -2 and 3? Now what is mean the difference? That we have to just minus. That we have to just subtract. So taking this number, how will you find the difference? That is -2 minus this 3. Now there are the simple formulas. There are simple formulas for solving such kind of question. So just minus will be your plus, plus will be your minus, plus plus will be your minus, plus minus will be your minus. So these are the formula. Just note this formula. These are very important formulas. Okay. Now what is here? That is minus minus. So there are two minus signs. So which formula you apply? Minus minus. So you have to plus this two. Now you have to plus this two. But here 3 is a separator. 3 is not the number. One number is minus 2 and the second number is 3. And in between them we are doing subtraction. So minus minus will be your plus. So 2 plus 3 it will be 5. And you have to put with the sign which is on the bigger. Okay. For the bigger number. Now here bigger number is 3 from this both. Okay. So here it is. So bigger number doesn't have any sign. That means what? It is a positive. So you just don't put any sign and the answer is 5. So where is 5? Here. So option A will be your correct option. Then next. How many integers lie between minus 3 and 3? Minus 3 and 3. So this is number line 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. Okay. Now what we have to find out that how many integers lies between them. Between them. What is meant by between? In the middle of them. So starting from minus 3 and plus 3. Now how many integers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are total 5 integers in between them. So which will be your correct option? That is option number A, which says 5. Okay. Then next. Moving right from minus 5 by 6 unit, you reach. So let's draw a number line again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. So now moving right. Now you have to move to right. From minus 5. From what? Minus 5. Here is minus 5. By 6 unit. How many? 6 units. So moving first, second, third, fourth, sixth unit. Okay, 6 unit. Sorry. We have to move 6 units. So 1, first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. So which number we will get? That is 1. So where is 1? Here. Okay. Then next. Additive inverse of 8. What is mean by additive inverse? That means if there is minus, you have to just write that number in a positive, and if there is a positive number, you just write that number in a negative. Okay. So here, now here, what is additive inverse of 8? What is additive inverse of 8? Now I just told you this, you have to write the number as it is, but you have to change the sign of it. If it is minus, you have to write it in the plus. So if it is minus 1, then you will write it as 1. If it is 1, then you will write it as minus 1. In the same way, you have to solve this. So additive inverse of 8. Inverse of 8. Minus 8. So it is minus 8. Now you just have to write in a positive number. So what will be your answer? That is option number B. That is 8. Then next, additive inverse of positive 8. Positive 8. Now here is a plus sign. Then you have to write it a minus sign. So what is it? Minus 8. So answer A will be a correct option. Then next, 8 divided by plus 4. 8 divided by plus 4. If there is a sign that it says plus, so you don't need to write the sign. Now here 8 by 4. Now this is only plus only. Okay. But I didn't put a sign here. Why? Because it's plus. If you put or don't put, it doesn't matter. But in minus, it will always matter. And now they are saying this is equal to what? Minus 8 by minus 4. Minus 8 divided by minus 4. So let's check if the both number after division is same. So 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. So what is here? That is 2. Minus minus will get cancel and it will get plus. Okay, then 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. Again here 2 by 1, 2 by 1, 2 by 1. Now if you will not write this downwards, it is okay. Why? Because it is only 1 only there. Now 2 equal to 2. Yes, now they both are equals. What does it means? This, now what does it, they had written here that is equal to this. So it is equal? Yes, true. True. They both are equal. Why? Because after dividing, we get 2 and 2 on the both side. Okay. Then next. Now, a number lies to the right of -4 but to the left of 0. Which of the following it could be? So what that? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6 and -7. Okay, now this is one number line. Okay. Now a number lies to the right of -4. Now where is -4? Here. And to the right, here, this side. Okay. And but to the left of 0. But to the left of 0 means this side. Means you have to find the number between them. In the option, you have to just check that which number is in middle of them. If you take -5, so -5 is here. -5 is here. So -5 is not in the between -4 and 0. Then next, that is -3. Now -3 is here. -3 is here, which is in the between of -4 and 0. -4 and 0. Then next, that is 1. 1. The 1 is here. Now this is not in between of -4 and 0. In the same way, -6. -6 is also not in the between of or in middle of -4 and 0. So which is the number that is middle of -4 and 0? That will be your -3. So your option number B, that is -3, will be your correct option. -3 will be your correct option. Then next, the sum of the numbers at -2 and 3 on the number line is what? Means, now where is -2? Where is -2? Here. Here. Let's draw one number line again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay. Now what we want? The number at -2. So where is -2? Here. What is the number at -2? That is -2 only. And then on the 3 and 3. Now where is 3? Here. Now what is the number at 3? That is 3. Now what they are asking us to do? That sum of, what is meant by sum? That you have to simply add it. You have to simply add it. And then on the number line is, now you just have to add it and say. Now what is plus minus? I just told you here the formulas. It is minus, plus and plus minus. Okay. If minus plus is minus, so minus plus will be minus. So minus plus will be minus. Then you have to minus 3 minus 2, which is 1, which you will get 1. And you have to put the sign of bigger. Now what is the sign of bigger? That is plus only. That is plus only. So what will be, what is the answer you get? That is 1. So here C, 1. Okay. Then next. What is the total distance between point -5 and +5 on the number line? Now what we want? The distance between -5 and +5. The distance between -5 and +5 point. Okay. Now where is -5? That is here. Here is a minus 5. Here is a minus 5. And where is plus 5? And here is a plus 5. Now what we want? We want the distance between them. Now how you will calculate the distance? So let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So distance between minus 5 and plus 5 is what? 10. What? 10. Now how will you find? Now simply you can just minus it. Okay, you can just minus it. Now how will you minus this? Like this. Minus 5 minus this 5. So you will get the distance between them, or means difference between them. Okay. So minus minus, it will be plus. It will be plus, and you have to put the sign of the bigger. Now here, this is minus 5. This is one number, and then 5. This is second number. So minus minus, it will be plus. So 5 plus 5, you will get 10, and you have to put the sign of bigger number. Now which is bigger, minus or plus? That is plus 1. So leave it like this only. So you will get the answer as a C, 10. Answer as C, 10. Then next, which of the following is farthest from 0 on the number line? Okay, farthest from 0 on the number line. So let's draw number line. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. So this is your number line. Okay. Now what we have to see, that 8 minus 9 minus 10. Okay. Which is the number that is farthest from 0? Means what? Far from the 0. The number which is far from the 0. So let's check. The first option, that is minus 10. So let's check how many units it is far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is far as a 10 units. Okay. Then next 5. 5. This is positive 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is 5 unit far. Then 6. Minus 6. It is minus 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6 is 6 unit far. Then we will take what? 8. Then we will take 8. This is positive 8. So 7. This will be a 7 and this will be a 8. Okay, this is your number line. So let's check from 0, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is 8 unit far. Now which is the far? That is 10. That is 10. So what will be your answer? That is minus 10 will be your answer, as it is 10 unit far from the 0. Okay. Then next, on a number line, if 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeter, what is the distance between minus 3 and minus 4? Now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, and here will be minus 6. Okay, minus 6. Now what you have to find, that you have to find out on the number line, if 1 unit, now if you will jump from one number to the next number, it will be 1 unit. Now you have to what? It is 2. Now means what? You have to jump from first to second, and it is 2 centimeter. 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeter. Then what is the distance between 3 and 4? 3 and 4. So minus 3 and 4. So let's count the unit. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is 7 unit. 7 unit. Now what it says, that 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeter. 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeter. Means how will you calculate now 7 units? Now you will just simply multiply 7 by 2. You will just simply multiply 7 by 2. Then you will get it as 14 unit. 14 unit. Okay. So this will be your answer. That is A 14 centimeter. 14 centimeter. Okay. Then next, if a student moves -2 to 6 on a number line, -2 to 6 on a number line, then how many total units does the student move? Now we have to just calculate, just count how many unit it moves. Okay. So -2, where is -2? Here. And where is 6? Here. So let's just calculate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 units. 8 unit it okay. So how many total unit does the student move? The student move 8 unit. So answer C will be your answer. Okay. Then next, if we had a negative number to a positive number on a number line, the result will always a negative number to a positive number, means a negative number to a positive number, the result will always, now this is the formula, right? This is the formula, minus plus, it will be minus. But now it depends on the number. It depends on the number. If you will take the number like this, minus 10 and plus 1. So plus minus, then here it will be 9. But which 9? It will be like plus 9. If you will take minus 10 plus minus 1. So here now minus it will be plus minus, it will be minus. Plus minus it will be minus, and then minus it will be plus. So if you will minus this, you will get it as minus it will be plus 11. But with which 11? That is minus 11. So it varies, right? It varies. The answer varies. Many times the answer varies. So what will be your option? It may increase or decrease. Now the answer may increase sometime, the answer will decrease. So answer C, may increase or decrease. Okay. Then next, from -5 to 3, how many integers lie on the number line? Including 5 and 3. Means what you have to now count for -5 and 3 also. Okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and this side -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. Okay. Now you have to just count how many integers lie on them. So -5, starting with -5 up to counting this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are total 9 integers. Now they are not asking about the unit, but they are asking about the integer. What is meant by integer? Number. So there are total 9 number. How many number? 9. So option A will be your correct option. The next, if a number lies exactly between -8 and -2, -8 and -2 on a number line, it is, now you just have to check. Now taking this -8 and, now how will you find out which number is exact in middle? You just divide it by 2. So taking -8 and then plus, you have to just add these two numbers. So this is number 1, this is number 2, and then you have to divide it by 2. Okay, divide it by 2. So plus minus, it will be minus, and then minus it will be plus. So 8 plus 2, you will get as 10, and then sign of the bigger number. So 2 5s are 10. So the answer is -5. Answer is -5. So C, -5 is your option. So this was the MCQs for the today's lecture, and this is your homework MCQs. Okay, these MCQs are for your homework. Just take a screenshot of these MCQs and solve it. Okay. I hope you understand the concept of the number line. Thank you.